This minigame is about enemies spawn in random places and follow the player. The player must flee from them. Duplicate a template scene and change the background color if you want. Make a scripts for player, enemies, and enemy spawner. In player code, define a speed. And in update method, write the code for moving horizontally and vertically. And on trigger, if the player touches the enemy, the scene should restart, or it means that the game is over. In enemy code, get the position of player and define the speed of enemy. In a start function, define player by tag. If there is no player, then exit the code. Now let's calculate the direction from enemy to player, so the enemy can move towards the player. In enemy spawn code, we get the enemy prefab and define the spawn rate and the radius the enemy can spawn. In the start function, we use invoke repeating function so it can repeat the spawning for the entire game. In enemy spawn function, we get a random position in the circle area and then instantiate the enemies in that area. One means after 1 second the game starts. Drag and drop your player's sprite into the scene. Also do this for enemy sprite. Give enemy tag to enemy, and also a box collider 2D. As we have triggers, so we need rigid body for at least one of the player or enemy. So let's do that for the enemy. Give it rigid body 2D, gravity scale to 0, define rigid body in the code, then correct the code and move the enemy by its rigid body. You could also make a rigid body and make it kinematic, so you would have the previous code. Okay, it's better to use fixed delta time for physics. And here is the result.